Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome back to Abstract Medicine. I do hope you're all doing well. So, thank you so much for your private bookings, your oracle bookings, your tarot bookings, your mentorship bookings, and your mentorship interest. I know that money is very tight for a lot of you at this time, and that is why I'm offering flexible payment plans for the mentorship program. And if you are an ongoing client, you also get 20% off. We have already seen and we are already seeing tangible results with the life coaching and mentoring program. It's so incredible. I'm so excited about it. I love being here in purpose, in service to uplift and inspire you, but also to make sure and hold you accountable for you also to stay on track towards your goals no matter what they may be. So if you'd like some more information about the mentorship program, shoot me an email and I'm happy to respond. Okay. All right, so let's have a look at the messages. This is going to be a collective reading for all of you and see what there is to see. Thank you, angels, ancestors, guides, to help me to support the abstract medicine community at this time. Let me show them what they need to hear right now, not what they want to hear. Always a difficult one sometimes, isn't it? Always a tricky one. So we're starting off with a healing, mystical healing reading cards by Ina Segal. Make sure to tune in to Abstract Medicine on my TikTok account. Link is in the description box. And also the YouTube shorts as well, the YouTube short content videos. It's a yes. Okay, so whatever your query, your concerns, it's going to be a positive. There's going to be a positive result. Okay, so we have it's a yes. So that's beautiful. Excuse me. So I know it's hay fever season, but I do feel like it is a blessing. I do feel like there is a blessing coming forth for you. I forgot to mention that for those of you who are wanting to have a retreat as well with me, where we go deep into your energetic, liminal, and light body, shamanic healing, tarot, of course, oracle, of course, but in the physical, through 3 days, I have a slot available for the last 2 weeks of July in the beautiful Cotswolds in England. Alternatively, you are able to book online retreats, which we've already started doing as well. I may not be fully up to date on the website, so just send me an email, okay? But yeah, I do feel like you're blessed. I feel like for those of you who've had issues, injuries, I'm hearing with your legs, I do feel like you're in the positive recovery at this time. I also feel like you're going to feel lighter than a feather. So for some of you, you could also be employing some sort of dietary change. I feel like there could be some healing involved, big healing here, particularly with the number 17, which is the number in the major arcana in the tarot, right? Associated with Aquarius and the star card. I also feel like a lot of you have shed some sort of mask. You shed a mask recently, and it's because you've taken a grand leap of faith into this new future. So let's use the crow feather, which the lovely crow in Marlborough had left for me, which is just so beautiful. I love it how crows just, we speak to each other. We have our own language, and I love it. So we're going to use the crow tarot, not the crow tarot, we're using the crow plume feather. So we have this grand leap of faith, that a lot of you have taken. Can you see how she's just leapt with faith and surrender? She's leapt with faith and surrender, yeah? And her eyes are closed here because she has an inner knowing. And she's let go of 2 feathers. Maybe she's let go of, and as I say this, look at the candle. I don't know if you can see this actually. Let me just pull the candle and these candles are by Beth, otherwise known as Strawberry Propaganda, and they are infused with love, healing, particularly how she does her magic is on the full and new moons, and they are with amber and beautiful essential oils and roses too. So check her information down below. So I feel like with a candle, this could be two flames, this could be a twin flame connection or twin flame situationship or something like that. But I feel like she's responding to the call of her heart, possibly. I do feel like there is a dietary change. I feel like she's being lighter, or feels physically lighter, energetically lighter, and she's going towards her yes. Okay, she's letting go of the mask. She's becoming more responsible to her life calling, but also spiritually aware and awake, embodied in the physical. So I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but when you're spiritually awake and aware, it's about being your authentic self, isn't it? It's about being your authentic self. And Aquarius energy would talk about that with the Aquarius card of the star card, which we mentioned just earlier. So in order to get to A, she's got to let go of B. And we have a figure C, figure A, figure B, figure C here. Some of you may be able to see that in the card. I do see that she was operating first of a have rather than a being in order to do, in order to have. So she's come to the understanding that in order to have that very thing, now remember this is gender neutral, okay? The tarot oracles are gender neutrals. I just say he or she as a form of simplistic mentioning, but take it as it resonates, okay? So I feel like you, collective, have surrendered into your feminine aspect. And I feel like a lot of you are understanding in order to have that thing that you are wanting and are wishing, you have to be in the energy of it, okay? And in order to be in the energy of it, you get to surrender and also possibly be in silence. And as I say this lovely sparrow has just flown onto the roof. Now, for some of you, the sparrow could be very significant. I'm being currently distracted. You may notice this in my energy. I'm looking at the tree outside, and I kid you not, it looks like there's an owl in there. It's not moving. It's just completely still and looks like it's staring right at me. It's pretty big, and it's dark brown. Now, I don't know whether it's the tree that's playing tricks on my perception, because a lot of us are operating on the 3D. But when you're spiritually awake and aware, and you have psychic gifts, like a lot of you do, whether you are aware of it or not, you do, and you tap into that, you see the world in a 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, and plus realm, because our eyes can deceive us sometimes, right? So you get to focus on our pituitary information, our third eye, okay, that opens up for further knowledge, understanding, appreciation, I'm hearing. We're using the Light Seers Tarot deck, for those of you who are interested. It is the tarot deck made by Chris Ann, 78 cards as per usual in the tarot, and it says, "And into the grey we follow like 1,000 flickering stars, and there in a sunlit hollow we lose and find what is ours. Dear light and shadow seer, may this deck help you to find what is yours." By Chris Ann. Yeah, beautiful messages. So the owl could be significant. Now the owl is connected with Athena. Okay, the owl is connected with Athena. The goddess of wisdom, the goddess of battle, the goddess of war, associated with Venus. Aquarius energy I'm picking up on. So we had Aquarius, we had Venus energy in which is Taurus and Libra. For some of you, you could be an air sign as well, or a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius and Libra. Happy birthday to my Gemini friends, soul family. Gemini season, we are in it already. And happy birthday to my Taurian seasonal friends as well. On the cusp too, between Gemini and Taurus. I'm still like enthralled by this image that I'm seeing in the tree. It's just a huge wooden owl. It looks like it's brown. It must be about this big. You know, animals when they are spotted and they're not meant to be, you know, they live in the 4D. They live in between realms. They stay very still and they don't move. So what's your liminal state at this time? Tell me, put it down in the comments. Let me know. You don't have to go into great detail, but what have your dreams been like? What have your dreams been like? What are you seeing that other people aren't seeing around you? For some of you. Okay. Pay attention to the stars. Are they really stars that are, you know, shining? Or are they energetic orbs? What are you looking at? What are you seeing? We just had a flash of the, look, High Priestess and the Tower, or the Judgment, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, what are you seeing? What have you also leapt into recently that was really scary? You know, maybe this is a personal spiritual journey. What have you leapt into that was really kind of scary to look into? And you've leapt into that with faith, with surrender. Or what are you about to embark on? What kind of adventure? What journey? Put it down in the comments. This could be a relocation. This could be a big move. This could be a career adventure. This could be a personal adventure. I mean, this is kind of a paradigm shifting card, really. This is going towards your dreams. Beautiful energy, beautiful channeling. Let's continue with the Light Seers Tarot deck, please. Spirit, angels, ancestors and guides. What is it the collective need to know? Thank you, Spirit. The Three of Cups has been coming up quite a lot for the private readings. So we have celebration. This message for all of you involves something to be celebrated, involves you enjoying in the company of kindred spirits. This is the energy of feminine power, and with others who are also in their feminine power. This involves happiness and joy and celebration. And I feel, you know, a job well done, but also I feel, you know, with these knottings, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but when you braid your hair, okay, when you braid your hair and you have them in your hair, it's a form of ritual, which is a form of protection. Okay, so I do see that you are, if you've been worried and you've had to safeguard yourself, protect yourself in any way spiritually, maybe you've been experiencing psychic attack. I know that my private clients have been experiencing that. It's because you're elevating your frequency and your vibration. Frequency and vibration are different things, but I feel like a lot of you are ascending, you know, and with that it means you get, unfortunately, psychic attack, jealousy, envious eyes on you. So it might be nice to, you know, wear or hold or carry an amulet or something like that. So I do see that this could be something that you are doing, or even you're braiding your hair. As I say this, I've got 2 braids in my hair. Okay, so we also have the 9 of Wands. Let's pull the cards out. We've got the Queen of Swords and the Judgment card. Yes, a lot of you are definitely going through an awakening. I do see that you are going through a shift right now. Something is being realized. A lot of you, it's self-realization. Okay, I do see a lot of you, you're being self-realized. You are kind of going through a rebirth within yourself. This does feel very much like a phoenix rising energy. This feels like a phoenix rising energy. So what that means is that you really feel like you've been at death's door. For some of you, literally. But this also involves a spiritual awakening where you may have had to surrender and kill the ego, essentially. I do see, again, we mentioned air signs earlier. So we have the Queen of Swords, which is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And maybe, you've let down your guard, but you're also very much in the energy of protecting yourself, protecting your loved ones, protecting your peace. Protecting your peace is a big one. Protecting your emotions, safeguarding your emotions. Harry Potter is coming in as well here with Lingardia Leviosa with Hermione Granger. So I feel like some of you are, you have had spiritual gifts for a long time, and I feel like for some of you, you've always been a cut above the rest. For some of you, you've been a bit different from everyone else, and you felt that way, and so it's been difficult to be around people who you could have fun with. So you put a guard up. She's got her leather jacket on, she's kind of wearing her own armor, but I do see that she is, mainly safeguarding her heart and being around people who are also maybe doing the same. I do feel like a lot of you are light workers, and I feel like a lot of you are around people who are also spiritual teachers or guardians of the earth, I'm hearing. Some of you are mothers, some of you are just about to finish a project, I feel, as well, with the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're also at the end of a spiritual quest. This is giving me the Fool card is now entering its universal energy. So I feel like there is something that you are ending here as well. The Wheel of Fortune involves great luck, money, rewards. Look at that Strength card. Wow. Gorgeous. Yeah, look, remember how I said the Dark Night of the Soul, and we have the Death card, which is death and rebirth. Which is indeed, it is indeed Phoenix rising. So Scorpio energy here as well. I do see that the collective has gone through a major transition, a major transformation. I feel like, to be honest with you, a lot of you are on the end of it, not in the beginning of it. So thank goodness, because it's a rough one. I know a lot of you with that full moon and Scorpio was, it was a doozy. I understand that. I'm aware of that myself. I hold space for all of you. I go through it too. So I can say right now that it's going to be plain sailing. A lot of you are moving away with that Six of Swords energy I'm seeing in my mind's eye, where you're moving away from emotional turmoil. Scorpio energy here, Leo energy here. So I feel like between now and the Scorpio season, something is being wrapped up, and I do see that, yes, the Leo Lionsgate is going to be an amazing portal, but a lot of you who are divine feminines are a portal to your divine masculine. So this is also integrating the shadow self, facing your own personal shadow, like really facing your personal shadow and not spiritually bypassing it. Okay, so you have had the strength, or you are having the strength right now to face that once and for good. I do also see, for a lot of you, I'm seeing very strongly the infinity loop is being cut off so that you can ascend out of the three-dimensional realm, which is this plane, this dimension. And I do see that you're cutting loops, you're cutting cords, and you have been doing that. And now your destiny, your life path, everything in between, you're definitely cutting away from negative karma, which is beautiful. I just saw 2 wood pigeons as well. So I do see divine love here is fated along your path too. You're very strong. I mean, you've got 3 major cards here. We've got the Judgment card, Strength card, and the Scorpio card of Death and Rebirth. You're letting go of a death, maybe in your real world, but maybe also the death of a sense of self that you used to have. Maybe this is a big chapter in your life which you were beforehand. You identified yourself as that, and now you're identifying as another. We've got the Tower card exactly in the Six of Pentacles. So I do see that this involves, again, a major paradigm shift. You know, I feel like it's Spirit that wants to gift you something. Spirit wants to gift you a reward. I would say it's a big reward, because, you know, this is for the chosen ones. This message is for the chosen ones who are really on a path of, yes, self-discovery, but it's also of enlightening others. You're bringing in awakening in others. In order to awaken others, guess what? You've got to awaken yourself. In order to do that, guess what? You've got to face a shadow. In order to do that, guess what? You've got to look within and go through that inner forest and walk that path alone. And it's very scary. It's being in the cave. It's being nights upon nights upon nights about on the unknown, not knowing what is going on, where you're going. A moment of stasis. Okay, let's see what's on the other side of all of this fear that you are facing, or you have been facing. Beautiful energy. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're facing a slow recovery, slow rebirth, but it's about what you're facing, and what you are going to be rewarded is a stable chapter. A stable life cycle moving on next. You know, we have Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. We have the beautiful Wheel of Fortune here, which is major fortune, major financial success, a breakthrough, I'm hearing. A breakthrough financially, like hallelujah. We've got 2 Scorpio cards here, Mars energy here. This could also be the masculine taking a path towards you, possibly. It's a long journey. Could be distance involved here, but in any case, this involves financial rewards, stability. This involves things to do with the earth. This involves, I'm hearing insemination. This can involve also, you know, birth, new beginnings, childbirth. Yeah, let's have a look and see what else. We have the 6 of Cups. We've got 66, so put it down in the comments if this resonates for you. Put 6 in the comments, 666 or 66 in the comments. Exactly. We've got the Fool card here. Beautiful energy. We have the Fool card. What did I say about the universal energy? We have the World right here, you know. So I do feel we could have exactly a major ending of a chapter here. We have the Ouroboros eating its own tail, identifying itself, re-identifying itself, moving into a new chapter that is actually unknown. You're unsure about this new chapter, but you're taking a big leap of faith into this new chapter. A lot of you, this involves a major change in your life. This involves a major change involving home, involving a chapter in your life that you've held onto for a while and now you let go of it. This maybe involves a new career path. I do see it for a lot of you. I do see a lot of you have gone through a major awakening, you know, major spiritual awakening. You're letting go of belief systems, ideas about yourself that have held you back, overthinking even. I'm hearing you are the key master. You are the key master. Okay. You're letting go of fears. Donna Maritata involves you as a feminine. For those of you who resonate with this message, it involves you being a very stable person. This is the Queen of Pentacles, someone who is a guardian of the home and food and nurturing and of the hearth, which is the fire. Okay, she holds on to the fire. She holds space for that fire. I do also see a lot of you could be getting married soon, or for those of you who are married, I do see your relationship evolving into the next stage. Now, your reward from this fear that you are facing, the shadow you're facing, is someone from your past returning here with the 6 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups involves someone who wants to give back to you from your past, but this does feel like a soulmate energy. They're holding on to you. Could be a distance between you here with a World card. Someone may also be taking a leap of faith towards you. We have la leggerezza. Exactly. That's exactly this card here. Lighter, feeling flirty, you know, letting go of burdens here. Ten of fiori. 10 di fiori is the 10 of wands, and we have amore. Beautiful card. So this message for a lot of you involves love, true love, and holding on to love. Maybe there's been false starts in a connection. One more card from the Sibillina. Thank you, Spirit. Gran Signore. So we have, you know, someone who has a lot of self-respect, someone who's well known. This also is a King of Cups. I do feel like this person is creative, theatrical, and I do see that this creative, this main person, is looking at this person here as their main prize. Okay? Letting go of melancholy. Okay, and let's just get one more card from the Oracle. You face your shadow, beautiful energy. Okay, so one card for the from the Oracle. For the collective. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy here. Taurus energy. Libra, take it as it resonates. Leo, Scorpio. Divine time. Okay, so don't press, don't push, don't chase. Don't even ask, just be. Surrender. Everything is happening in divine time. Okay, because there is there's fated energy here. It's the energy of the moon and the sun and the stars aligning. The stars are the alignment. Okay, and the sun is the masculine, the moon is the feminine. So allow divine time to work in your favor. We have number 8, number 17, number 3 are of significance. Now, number 8 involves, what does it involve? It involves fire, involves the lion, involves money, involves prosperity. Number 3 involves Jupiter energy, involves expansion, involves teamwork, a project coming together in order to make a project come true. Take it as it resonates. It's going to be different for all of you because I'm reading for a lot of people here. So, but claim it down in the comments. If this feels like you're reading, then put it down in the comments. If you'd like to donate to the channel, I would greatly appreciate your donations. Your reciprocity here means a lot for the channel, for the Abstract Medicine Collective as well, and for those who are wanting free messages here on YouTube. For those of you who are wanting a deeper read, then you know where to find me. Go ahead and book down in the comments. And if an owl is also of significance to you, then put it down in the comments too. All right, lots of love to you. This is a beautiful message. I'm wishing you well, and I'll see you in your next session, whether it's private or in the collective. Bye for now. Bye.